My passion for entrepreneurship or having side hustles started when I was little. My family's from Haiti, and my mom and my sister moved to America when I was 6 years old. Living in Detroit, we didn't have much means, and my mom would work really super hard, and I would ask her for certain things, for certain gifts or certain items at the store. She said, oh, we just can't afford it right now. So then I was like, okay, so let me go try to find the money for us to find ways to afford things. I was like 8 or 9 years old. I was looking for a job and I found a job at a car wash, basically just wiping down the cars. And from there, I realized put the work in and you get a reward back. So in high school, I was selling chips, Doritos, juices. I had a log of my friend's name and they owed me a quarter. And I would like, okay, you owe me a quarter by Friday, because it was like a pay me later type of thing. So during high school, I was working at McDonald's, and then I got a job during my senior year in high school selling knives, Cutco knives, and I did really well, became like the #2 salesman in the Midwest region. So I went to Oakwood, Alabama for college, and one of my professors said that I want you to not sell knives for money, but start cutting for Jesus or something like that. So then I got involved in like missionary work. And my passion for entrepreneurship kind of translated into the missionary work, where I became like the fundraising director for the nonprofit group. And I was able to raise like a lot of money for the group. So I realized that money was a essential part of doing mission work. So when I started med school, I had already did dental school and I'm in a lot of debt. My wife and I realized that in order to serve, we really had to be really be debt free. And so I tried to do many things during med school and dental school to try to mitigate my debt that I was accumulating. So one of the biggest side hustles we did was getting to the real estate market. We actually bought our primary house and we were renting out the rooms. And then we expanded into Palm Springs, where we bought a cabin, and it sits on about 4 or 5 acres. It has a direct view of the mountain. It's a beautiful cabin. And it was even featured on Magnolia Network through Discovery Channel on the Cabin Chronicles. And we were so honored to be part of that series of different hosts that could show their cabins to the world. So it's been a blessing for us. When I get an idea, sometimes I go really crazy and my wife, tries to calm me down. But we originally got like 7 cars to rent out. The 7 cars we got were Mustang, a Jeep Wrangler, a Maserati, a K5, and some other cars. It's been okay. It's not the best model to go to because, they're more of a depreciating asset. Oh, and I forgot, we leased a hotel in Mexico. Don't ask me how that happened, but it's working out so far. So in the future, my goal is to have passive income to support our missionary life. So eventually I want to go to a foreign country and establish an ecosystem there. For example, in Haiti, where there's only maybe 18 head and neck surgeons for the whole population. And so I would like to continue to go back to a country and have funds coming in to support the local doctors and me going there bringing in my specialty. Something that my wife always says is, we want our careers to be our way of giving, not our way of living. And so we really want to be able to give back. And we got into the medical dental profession so that we can use our gift that God has given us to serve and to make men whole.